be honest with you, 3D printing has been around for a long time, 15 years, 15 plus years. And I think it's changing now, and the reason it's changing, really two things. One is you can design, the design tools are now there, and the second is some of the processes are changing. So HP brings out this multi-jet fusion technology, which is faster and at lower cost. So all of a sudden it becomes a lot more interesting to use 3D printing for manufacturing. And that's actually where the growth potential is. So we believe that the verticals that are most affected will be automotive, medical, contract manufacturing, i.e. industrial, avionics, which is essentially aviation, that space, and then consumer goods. Those are the 5 sectors we believe will the biggest one. Avionics more on metals, others more on plastics. I don't think that 3D printing will cause jobs. What 3D printing will do, it will cause a shifting of jobs. So the jobs that were traditionally focused more on running CNC machines will now focus on working 3D printing machines. It will be about designing for 3D printing, using the parts in manufacturing. That I think will happen. So shifting of jobs, but not an elimination of jobs. So I think the impact on the individual and the impact on the company you have to think about. And I think ultimately the impact is that you have much more opportunities, much more potential. Because you can now design parts and print, manufacture parts that you couldn't design and manufacture before. Think about it if you, for example, a doctor, you have an artificial knee, and now you need to start thinking about how is my healing progressing. The 3D printed parts with voxel-based technology, you can actually define properties, whether progress is made or progress is not made. So as an individual, you can now see, am I actually progressing? Is my healing progressing through a 3D printed part? So it has great potential and opportunity for you. Yeah, I think if you look at what are today's limitations for greater adoption of 3D printing, it comes ultimately down to enabling the shift from analog to digital. It comes down to improving the economics. How do you improve the economics? You need to innovate. You need to innovate in a few areas. Oh, I think it's a great conference. I like the buzz. I like the startup atmosphere. I like the people interested, exploring, a lot of interaction going on. And I think a lot of creativity and imagination will spark out of that because people will get ideas, they can do things. I think it's a great conference.